Well, and then the other thing, speaking of reaching back to history, like we mentioned, the Hardy Boys were reunited to a resounding whimper. Now, granted, the Impact got its probably highest ratings in a while. Off of Genesis for some reason. Whether it be the Hardy still in the name, huh?
I saw a quarter breakdown of the TNA Impact.
Yeah, so did I. Go ahead.
The lowest segment on the show was Hardy Boys reuniting.
So obviously,
because everyone thought Jeff Hardy was teaming with Raven.
So obviously, the interest has waned.
Raven / Tyler Rex.
And I'm starting to have a problem. Matt Hardy, I was still like, okay, cool. Now there's all these videos, there's these Twitters, stupid things being said on Twitter. I threw out there on Twitter, and I hope you guys, some of you guys got a chance to listen to this. But Between the Ropes, Vito DiNucci, one of the new Heavenly Bodies on that show, is a show I've listened to for a very long time, at least as long as I've been doing this show. A big fan of the show personally as a fan. Vito went off about Matt Hardy because Matt Hardy's talking about how he doesn't get a chance to work and et cetera, and whining about his spot in WWE. And I believe his words were, well, you got your spot in a pretty major storyline, a major spot on a pay-per-view against Rob Van Dam, who's a pretty important guy. And what was it? You didn't really work that well. You look like shit, and your hair's funny. I mean, it pretty much illustrated the whole point.
Matt bought an ice cream truck off of eBay and was sad to find out it wasn't already filled with ice cream.
There you go. I don't know. Okay, dude, somebody got that. But that and Shane Helms on his is it an internet radio show, or is this actually on Sirius or some crap like that? Does anybody know this?
It's an internet radio show.
It's an internet radio show.
Line would give Shane Helms.
He's sharing the same airtime and bandwidth that we are. Okay, guys. And I'm sorry, as much work as we put in this show, I mean, it's not like even X-Pac has a more important show being on XM or something. Okay. I mean, the Shane Helms has come down to our level and then talked about, bashed on Shawn Michaels and all this stuff, and then picks a fight with Val Venus steps up of all people, Sean Morley. And the greatest line I heard was about how even Paul London would work circles around Matt Hardy. It was tremendous. It's great for the dirt, but again, professional wrestling, thanks to the social media, has felt like a gossip TMZ fest more than our wrestlers getting on TMZ, in which I loathe that to begin with. But I shouldn't be getting my social media lessons from Between the Ropes. There's a problem here, and I agree. And I reiterate, and I agree with the sentiments that they had this week. Hey, professional wrestlers, stop acting like fucking kids when you're in one of the big two, and fucking get a fucking life. Use social media to connect with your fans, but don't be this really shows
the trash of the wrestlers.
Yeah, they use the trash of the wrestlers. Stick. Yeah, don't be a fuck stick on the internet, guys. That's the real lesson to take away from this. Yeah, I don't care if you're a wrestling journalist. I don't care. Don't be a fucking prick. Came out, Matt Pact. Sorry, the chat room jumped. What the hell? Yeah, Matt Hardy started the Twitter career of Tyler Rex. Yeah, how funny is that? We didn't get the much news in that last week, but while Matt Hardy popped up he's got this weird dreaded hair. Tyler Rex. I keep forgetting Tyler Rex's name when he pops up on SmackDown, and he was trending on Twitter. Trending on Twitter.
Sorg, he was the number 2 trending topic.
The number 2 trending topic. How bad is your brand, Matt Hardy brand, if Tyler Rex just beat the shit out of you on Twitter?
Yeah, exactly.
And does Tyler Rex even have a Twitter?
Who knows? If he does, he has a lot of followers right now. I don't even know.
I highly doubt he has a Twitter.
And by the way, guys, another Matt fact.
Yes?
Matt knew he was asking for his WWE release the minute that McMahon began to cut back on catering expenses.
It's so bad. You guys, I mean, the Hardy family, the
Omega
whole
bitches.
the Omega fucktards, as I've been prone to call them this week. I'm starting, guys. There's the Imagination. There's the Antichrist. I'm starting right now. This is the anti-Omega fucktard nation right here. Okay, we're done with you people. I don't know what is happening in the backwoods of Carolina where all you fucktards grew up, but it's not translating very well for the internet, and we're sick of it. Okay, it's bad enough we gotta listen to any wrestling fan picking apart a match and forgetting it's supposed to be for fun, and Hulk Hogan getting on TMZ every other week for some stupid ass reason, and then he discovers smartphones and shoots himself shitting on the toilet in the hospital. I mean, my childhood is dead, okay? And it's all your fault, okay? I mean,
you know what? That's Hulk Hogan.
That's Hulk Hogan.
He's a very old man.
Yes.
And it's like Grandpa just learned how to use a megaphone. It's okay. Hulk Hogan has enough cred. He has enough cred to be able to do shit like this.
Okay.
But
okay.
Fat Hardy, Meth Hardy, and Wayne Helms, none of you, combined, the three of you don't even have the clout that Shawn Michaels does.
These are guys. What was the I'm sorry, wrestling, jumping on a trampoline doesn't pay your dues. I always wondered about that, because these guys, did they really get? I mean, some of them attended some schools, I think, later, but really, these guys were yarders, right? Like, I mean, it's people been afraid to say this, that, hey guys, the Hardy Boys are yarders.
The Yardy Boys.
The Yardy Boys.
The Yardy Boys. I like it.
The backyardy boys here. And then they did enough that they got into WWE and they paid their dues there as far as anybody's concerned, because they did job for I don't know how long. But have they been in that? Have they been
watching a match from 1994 where Matt and Jeff were jobbing.
Have they been so ingrained in the high end professional wrestling ecosystem, since they've been there for, according to what you're saying, the last 16 years between WWE and TNA? They're so ingrained in that and that society that whatever the WWE's built, whether that's been protecting them since they've been there this whole time, or warped them because whatever's going on backstage, I don't know. I'm not going to speak too much on the backstage thing, but these guys are a fucking product of it. And fuck, guys.